Hello, stars. Welcome back to Room with Me 23. I am Mandy, and we are going to have a love read this evening. So, I hope everybody has been doing well today. We are going to start with some Lover's Oracle. Before we get started, I do want to ask you, if you're watching this video, to please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the reading enough to watch another in the future, please subscribe to my channel. There's a notification bell there when you subscribe that you can activate, and you'll get a notification every time I release a video. Also, we are all adults here, so please take what messages resonate and apply them to your story as they need to be. And if you don't feel that it resonates with you in your story, leave it here for somebody else. Okay. Well, the first one that came over was childhood trauma. Also, you can read the description of this video below and find my email there, where you can email me to get your very own card reading. And there's also plenty of other ways there that you can send me things. Keep me inspired to come back. All right. Now, let's see what the next one is. So we've got childhood trauma so far. They have hurt me. Drama. You are too nice. I didn't deserve your kindness. People don't believe in me. I don't know where to start. Those are your messages from the Lover's Oracle today. So, the messages have changed. It seems like they were the same there for a while. But it looks like somebody's really hurting, and it has definitely poured over into their adult life, maybe their adult love life as well, because they don't feel like they're deserving of someone's kindness. But and they don't know where to start to maybe change the way that this childhood trauma has affected their life. And I feel like the "they have hurt me" is probably the people from childhood trauma that have hurt them. And then in general, now, because maybe of, adult or being an adult, that now all their drama and everything from their childhood trauma has had effects of people not believing in them and, causing drama in their life because they just don't know where to start to get out of maybe this trauma or to heal or, But it looks like you have been kind to this person, stars. Wow. Let's see what the tea has to say today. What's the tea? What's the tea for my stars and their person this evening? Give us a message, Divine. Wasting time is your first one. Stuck. No changes. Limited. Wasting time. Oh, that one. Divination abuser. Forcer. Forces things on you. Forces their way in. Uses force to get what they want. Shows some boxing gloves there. Somebody ready to box if they don't get what they want. Bad habits. Romantic love affair. Sex fix, secret lover. Oh, and there's the last one. Looking you up. Researching you, studying you, and getting info. So, it looks like this bad habits and forcer and divination abuser and wasting time all just almost portrayed the devil. So these are all bad traits here. So that have been a part of a person's life in their love affairs. Maybe the person that is looking you up and trying to find out more about you. But I feel like with these first, and I'm not making excuses for anybody, but I feel like that has all those bad habits there can go way back to this childhood trauma. And how it has caused so much drama in their life, not being knowing how to heal or get past the childhood trauma, that people don't believe in them, and they don't know where to start to become this better person. And maybe you were nice to this person, and they're looking you up because they remember that kindness, that feeling, and they're looking for a romantic love affair, which I mean, people need to heal, so or you had a romantic love affair with this person and they remember that feeling of warmth and kindness that you showed them, that maybe because of their childhood trauma it caused drama in the relationship and maybe you're not together anymore. So we will see what tarot has to say today. All right, stars, we're going to see what kind of energy that you're sitting in here today. Yes, we are. Well, I'm going to take that one. It flipped over. And it is the Death card in reverse, which I feel like, well, that's a card of stagnation. Usually the Death card brings a new cycle of beginnings in. But when it's in reverse, it's like a stuck, stagnant situation. Nothing's moving. It's not dying. It's not growing. It's not anything. That is the energy you're sitting in right now. in this love read. So maybe you are in this relationship and things just aren't going anywhere right now either. Or you could be, we'll see, because the side messages showed somebody who is not together. But we'll see. Let's see what your person's energy is. What kind of energy is your person in? The person on your mind, your romantic interest. Oh man, and they're in the devil. We got death and the devil, and I just said over here that all those were the devil. But the devil is in reverse. So, where if it had been in the upright, I would have had said that, that was, like bad stuff. But this talks about being released from bondage, which could very well be those bad habits of wasting time, being the forcer of, not knowing where to start. And so this person, it looks like, has shed their chains. In the reverse, the chains have fallen off, and they are trying to find a way, or they are finding a way to freedom of this trauma. Let's see the energy between you two, your present common ground between you two. Before I pull that, I also want to say that this death card not only means that you're not moving or stagnation, but it could mean forced change. So maybe you didn't want to change. Maybe you didn't want this to end, and it was a forced change. So that could be where you're sitting as well. Not just that you're just sitting in stagnation, but that you are in a position where you're like, wow, I didn't want to be here. I was forced in this position. You like you've had no choice but to be where you're at. Sometimes that happens when someone walks out on a relationship. That's a forced change that you may not have been ready for, and so let's see what the energy is between you two. The present moment, what's going on. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. 7 Pentacles in reverse. Oh, that talks about giving up. Feeling like this time that you spent was a waste and that there was no reward after it. So that could be very well that right here, wasted time that we saw before we got started. Maybe your person felt like they were in bondage in this relationship, because in the upright, the devil has 2 people that are chained together, okay? In the reverse, those chains have fallen away, like I said, freedom. Maybe you were in a relationship with someone that ran off and they ran off because maybe they felt like, oh, I don't want to be chained down, or I don't want to be in a committed relationship. And you were not happy with that forced change. And it kind of put you in that position of, what am I going to do now? So you almost like you were froze in a moment of time there. And then now the shared energy between you two is both like, now like, wow, that was a waste of time. So in my opinion, since this is the seven of pentacles in reverse, there was a lot of time spent in this relationship with you two together, probably years. And it just, you know, there was no reward for it. It was disorganized chaos. And that is the energy that you are both sharing. Like, you both feel that way about this relationship after it's over. But they're still looking you up, still wanting to have a romantic love affair. But I guess it's just that they don't want a commitment because they didn't want to be like tied down or something. Felt like they were chained, maybe it. And that could very well all go back to that childhood trauma. Maybe they saw a bad marriage with their parents. Maybe, they seen lots of marriages go bad. Maybe, or, commitments even. Doesn't have to be marriage, but relationships. Let's see what you guys' past has to say. Knight of Swords. So your past talks about trying to be logical and skillful. You guys may have been competitive with each other. Let's see what your future has to say. Your future shows the Ten of Pentacles, which is, wisdom from all stages of life, because it's health, wealth, family, legacy, inheritance, everything. It's the whole deal. It's prosperity. It's where you put your roots down. So your future looks good between you guys. I'm wondering if that means there's going to be a reunion somewhere. We're going to pull what your person's next possible action might be. King of Swords. So their next possible actions is to come clean and tell the truth, for one. They're determined. The King of Swords is a sword is swift, so this would probably be, very controlled. This person has plans. Be cautious. They're cautious, though. But they are wanting to tell the truth. They've thought things through, and they want to come clean. Basically, is they want to come clean. I want to pull more on your future. I kind of want to know before I ask for advice. more about this Ten of Pentacles in the future for you too. Because the present does not, I mean, look very pleasing. Give me another card on my star's future with the person on their mind. The King of Wands. The King of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. This is someone who takes control of being a leader. You know, they're powerful. They're successful. So your future is not only the Ten of Pentacles, but it's successful, powerful, being led by leaders who have vision. So that's a great future. Man, I'm going to pull your advice. I'm going to pull the advice for my stars. What kind of advice can we get for my stars this evening? Possible outcomes here for my stars. What kind of possible outcome or advice can I get from my stars? The Six of Pentacles, which is even give and take. It talks about justice and fairness and sharing, and I'll give unto you what you give unto me. I feel like this was your advice yesterday. This could also be somebody that is releasing themselves from another relationship so they can start something new with you. But I still feel like that you two have a past, that this is maybe somebody who you've had a relationship with before and it did not end well. But you guys' future shows truth and justice and the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Wands. It's a great energy. Okay, well, let's pull some Kipper. Thief. We have Thief. I think the Thief is the wasting time. I really do. But, and I said that even before I saw that the little thief was still in the watch. Because you got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You got, what's the T of wasting time? And then as soon as I pulled the Thief, that's instantly what I thought. I was like, somebody stole a bunch of time. And that little that little thief is still on the watch. Yep. There's been a lot of time in between this relationship. Time between you two and time of space between you two. Could be years where you were together years and then apart years. Courthouse. You guys could have possibly even ended up in court. Whoa. And coffin. There's that death again. This time so that kind of goes right along with that. Oh. A new cycle. So the separation or the breakup was forced. You didn't like it. Something now is ending for a new beginning, is what I feel like. All the time wasted, the giving up and the impatience and the chaos and everything. I was a time thief. And it could have ended very badly between you two even. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, I'm going to pull a wisdom card for you two. It's my wisdom oracle cards here. Give me a wisdom oracle card for my stars. The Camel Boy. And the Camel Boy came in reverse. The Camel Boy talks about taking small steps and asking for help. But we're going to find out what it means in the reverse. Master number 33. The Camel Boy challenges you to stop the course of action you're on and get busy with mundane chores. Ooh, do your chores. Nothing can happen right now to move you forward in your inquiry any more quickly. This is the time to chop wood and carry water, attend to your home, wash your car, and declutter your closets. A spring cleaning is in order. You may also need a spring cleaning of your thoughts. Meditation would help too. That said, if you do all the small things now, the big ones are accomplished as if by magic. And always when you have stopped trying to do it all at once and all by yourself. Another message is a warning to stop attempting to accomplish everything single-handedly, expecting that no one will ever come to help. Try letting them. Now is the time to relinquish control. I feel like that Camel Boy in reverse is good advice for both of you. Especially with you sitting in the reversed death, which was the forced changes, and you kind of just stood still there in time for a minute. Now is time to clean up the mess. Do your chores. Do those mundane things that maybe you didn't do when this person was around. And the same goes for this person, I feel like. You know? Maybe you guys just got to clean your lives up a little bit. This person obviously needs to figure out how they can, you know, get better and have new perspective from the childhood trauma that they've had. And they've probably got physical messes to clean up in their life too, you know. People sometimes have things scattered everywhere and have all those little tedious tasks that they just don't want to do. So I feel like that's probably a very good advice for both of you at this time. Stop wasting time. All right. Stars, we are to the point where I'm going to pull a card just for you before I leave this evening. I hope that you got a good nugget from this card read and that it resonated in some part of your life, and maybe you got some answers or some good advice that you can apply to your thoughts of how things are in your love life. This card is just for you. Just for my stars. Card just for my stars. Victory. Victory is yours. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. There you go. Great card to end with, just for you, stars. Until next time, bye.